September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and two very familiar faces are spearheading a campaign to save the males. And here to tell us more is actor Dax Shepard alongside Dr. Drew Pinsky. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us, Brittany.
Thanks, Brittany.
So you're kind of an unlikely pairing, but both of you have actually personally been touched by the disease. Can you tell us a little bit, why is it so personal to both of you?
Well, I have a stepfather of 25 years that is in advanced stages of prostate cancer right now. So that was my crash course introduction to prostate cancer. And I happen to have friends who work with the Prostate Cancer Foundation and have started this amazing movement called Save the Males, where we hope to encourage people to tag loved ones in their life, male, to get screened early and hopefully detect any issues that we can, through early detection, really do a good job fighting. And Dr. Drew and I, we actually have known each other for some time.
That's true. When she said odd pair, I'm like,
I know,
I don't think of it that way.
I was a little bit offended because of the love I thought you would see emanating from eyes. But we teamed up for a Funny or Die video, and that's when I learned that Dr. Drew was so involved with the Prostate Cancer Foundation, and now we're a team. And
I got involved because I have prostate cancer, and soon after I was diagnosed, I got involved with the Prostate Cancer Foundation, the PCF.org, and became enraptured with the creative research that we're doing there. I mean, it is a lot of the things, the headlines you see about cancer research really came out of stuff we funded. We fund some of the most creative research. We give these extraordinary, brilliant researchers sums of money and just say, do what you want with it. Jimmy Carter's alive because of the kinds of research we've done. You heard about those T-cell manipulations that we could do now, that you can bring your cells into a lab and genetically alter them so they can go fight cancer. That's the kind of genomic medicine we're getting into. Prostate cancer is very common. If you know 8 men, one of them's got it. I'm the one today. Mm-hmm. And if you live long enough and you're a man, you will get prostate cancer. It's the nature of the condition. African-American men, more likely, about 1.6 times, twice as likely to die of it. And people should not be dying of prostate cancer today. We've reduced the death rate by 50%. We can do a lot better.
So I watched the video. It is a Funny or Die video, so obviously it's very funny. But you're also kind of, you bring up the points of, men having too much pride to go get checked. And you also have Rob Riggle in the video. Hang
on a second, Brittany, hold a second. Is it pride? Is it pride?
Pride
or is it fear? Don't touch that part of my body.
Right.
Listen, as a physician, I get involved with that all the time, and I'm stunned by how weird men are about it. And I think it's not even really, when you get down to it, it's not even this part of the exam. It's what we might find and then have to do. And I've had a big surgery. It's not that big a deal. You're fine afterwards, guys, and the cancer's gone. So there you go.
It's not the dream location for an illness or treatment, but be that as it may, the alternative is obviously much worse. So it's not that brutal.
As long as we're bringing this topic up, I think men are fearful that their virility is going to be affected somehow, and it just is not the case in this
Dr. Drew is still a tiger. Fire in his eyes. I saw it this morning when we were in the makeup chair.
We made out a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just enough to connect.
But I do want to talk about, it is preventable, is that right, if it's caught too early?
Preventable? It's not preventable, but I was a very early diagnosis,
okay.
And so that's the end of it.
The earlier you detect it, the more options are on the table,
right.
and the higher the percentage of recovery is. So early detection is key, like with all cancers.
Okay, and if somebody wants to get involved, watch the campaign, maybe help out, how can they do that?
So go to SaveTheMales.org, and at SaveTheMales.org you can watch the very funny video that Dr. Drew and I made for Funny or Die. You can also tag males in your life that you want to nudge and urge them to go get screened. You can learn a lot about the Prostate Cancer Foundation and about Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, which is September. So all those things are available.
Yeah, and it's one of the most common cancers on Earth. Every 20 minutes a man dies from this condition. Breast cancer has been appropriately in the public consciousness for quite some time. Now it's time for our cancer to get some love.
Right, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good day.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.